What's up, everyone? Nethervoid back with more Dyson Sphere Program, episode 23. This is the second time I'm recording this. 10 minutes in, I hit endgame. So if you could leave a like on this video or some comments in the comment section, I really appreciate it. I'm getting really frustrated with recording. I'm screwing up a lot, and it's really frustrating. Anyway, we're going to get to our big build today, doing processors. We've got everything we need, so let's orientate. Oh, there we go. Let's just get going on this thing. Let's try to, we gotta go to Gen M1 to do this. So we gotta go, there we go. Anyway, I'm a little frustrated because yesterday I spent, I don't know how many hours trying to record one video. I think it was like 2 hours. I had to restart like 30 times on that video because it kept messing up. And I've also kind of had to take a break from recording because I had so many videos saved up. I recorded like 10 videos at a time in one day. So I had to get through that backlog. Now I have no backlog, and so the pressure's on to record. I'm just not used to it anymore. It'll take me a little time. So Gen M1's where we're going. Let's speed up. I think we're out of the gravity well now of that gas giant. You have to be really careful when you're in the gravity well for other planets because you can do gravity maneuvers in this game, slingshot maneuvers and stuff. So, like, I could probably go straight for the sun, and I could get myself in trouble because it could slingshot you way around the solar system, and then, you know, you have to spend all that energy trying to get back. And look, just orientating my mech is taking a lot of energy. Later, we'll have a better mech, more upgraded mech. It won't be so hazardous to fly around. But right now, we don't. I think we have like 350 megajoules as our max capacity for our battery. And for a lot of maneuvers, you need like 2 or 3 gigs of juice. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's increase our sail speed. You can get your sail speed up to like, I think, 1900 and something. That's pretty neat. Obviously, we're nowhere near that. We will get there eventually. So again, I'm we're going to build this awesome processor build. There is a Dyson Sphere Program calculator that I'm using. Going to crash land on the planet. Whoopoosh! Crash landed, baby. So check that link in the video description to that. You can put in what you want to build and how many you want to build. I'm going to go for 4 processors per second, and it shows you all the stuff you have to build. The assemblers, how many vanes do you have to tap, how many smelters do you need, all that stuff. It's really cool. That's what we're going to be using today. Check that out. I'm going to show you something on the screen in a second. I just want to orientate myself to where we're going with this. I think north is blue, isn't it? Well, I know that. I wish this thing would just, I don't like the way this thing won't, there we go. It's a little bit hard to get used to this thing. So I'm going to put my build pretty much right here. I don't know why it does that. Just stay. I wish there was a button where you could just make the poles go up and down when you're getting this view. Because look, I'm moving around and I'm not right mouse and it's not working. Can I do it over here? Why is it sometimes it starts to move and other times it doesn't? This is so weird. I see people do this all the time in their videos. Is it this? Is it WASD? Why is this not working? I don't understand what's going on with this. I see other people do it in videos all the time. And there we go. Now it works, but there's no rhyme or reason. Anyway, we're going to do our build right here. And we're going to... This is the only silicon vein. These are the only silicon veins we have. So I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay. But it's good to know. Let's go drop off those solar panels as well to get more power. We're going to need, I think, 35 megawatts of power to do this build, and I don't think we're anywhere near that. So we're going to have to make some more solar panels and stuff until we get that Dyson swarm up. Let's put these vanes into the ground. I don't know why it did that. Let's make sure we're still doing this correctly. Okay, we're going to hide these so we can put more solar panels up here. So we only have one set of silicon veins on this planet, which is really not the ideal for us. We really need a lot more. So we're going to have to really, hopefully we can expand to a new planet kind of relatively quickly because we're going to run out of silicon. Oh, I did it this much better way on the previous time. There we go. I can get 3 up here, which is not a lot, but it's more than 2. There we go. Nope. There. Bam. Now I think I'm out. One more, I think. Let's put it on this line. There we go. Now I have lack of item. Okay, so what are we producing right now? 23 megawatts. So we're not there yet, but we're getting there. We're going to need a lot more of those solar panels. So In the builder, it says that we need 28 veins, or I'm sorry, 32 tapped veins to make this work. And this is our only set of veins for silicon, right? So the way that works is we got 6, 11, 18, 23, 30, 38. So we have enough because we only need 32. So it's going to take almost all of our silicon to do this. Luckily, we don't have a lot of uses for silicon. It's really just used in chipsets and a few other things. Solar panels being one of them. We'll have to set up one of those builds later. So we're going to need this whole thing. But we'll be getting to a new system soon-ish, I think. And so I don't think we're going to have a real issue with this thing. So I want to move this build. I don't like it. I'm going to orientate it horizontally because it's really kind of messed up. And I just like the builds to be a little bit more clean. So we're going to go with that. Do I have? I do. Let's put something up here because I need to box up more silicon. We left no space. So let's do that. So let's start pulling these up. As you can watch, you'll see that my inventory fills up really quickly. So it's a good thing I dropped those my stuff. So last time I didn't. And I got kind of a little bit hosed. I dropped a lot of my silicon and stuff because I didn't have any space. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to back this off a little bit. Let's do it about like this. Okay, sweet. Boom. All right, we're good. Let's start getting the rest of our build going. So I'm going to do 2 smelteries. I want to go that direction. You know what we can do? We can probably do, because we need 32 of these things. I wonder if we can just do 16 in a row. Planetary logistics, we'll be getting that. We need chips, and we need the next type of engine to make those. So I'm also going to get into God mode to build this thing. But let's make sure we're not building straight over. Maybe we should go the opposite direction, because I really want to leave all this open for build space. So I was thinking about smelting it here. Well, we're going to tap that copper vein, smelt it. We got iron up there. We got iron down here. Might be better to tap this iron. This is a little far away. Then we'll smelt it down here and bring it up here, and we'll bring everything in right here, make kind of a bus. Okay, that's the plan. We're going to smelt this direction. And we'll smelt copper a little bit lower. Alright, so do I want to put 16 of these things in a row? I kind of want a double line. But we don't really have the space for it. We don't have the space for a double line. So we're going to do single lines, fine. Alright, nope, that's not what I want. I want God mode, settings, gameplay, God mode, boom, okay. That's going to make it really easy to build. I'll put my guy over here. Let's start building smelteries, smelts, these smelts, right? We're going to go in one, out the other. So I was thinking, why don't we, well, we can't really put it on one line. We're going to need 2 lines of these silicon bars. Even with the Mark II belts, it's going to be too much for it to handle, because it can only do 12 per second. And we need 16 bars per second. So we're going to need 2 lines. So I think we're going to go in one and out into the middle here, which means we're going to have 2, okay, that should work. And then we have 2 belts. Let me go with belts first. So our belts are going to go, what, right here? Right, like this, and then another one out this direction. When we get Mark III belts, we probably could do something different with it. Now I think we're going to be good with smelteries. Let's do smelts. Let's do like this. Now we're going to have to do power poles, but I was thinking about doing power poles on the outside. That way I don't waste any space at all. I can just literally go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then same thing on this side, and I'll just put the power poles on the outside, because I don't care really about wasting power poles. I care about the space between the smelteries is really what I want to keep kind of nice and neat and tight. Because I have space to the north and south. That's not a big deal. So let's get the rest of this belt in now that we know where it's going. This is going outbound. Cool. Hopefully we brought enough belt for this, because this belt is running out very quickly already. I can tell we might have to go back and get more belt. That would really stink. Alright, let's get the rest of this guy in there as well. This is going to be super, super simple build for us. Down to there. Now let's get those power poles in. We can probably alternate. Okay, we got power right there. We got power over here. So why don't we do... Really, we need it to be... Well, let's do it out to here. And then we'll do another one out to here. Because I think it should cover all that. Actually, it should cover it to there. How far is that? I think we're going to be good doing it to there, and then we'll do another one, I don't know, right there. It looks fine. Let's do the same on the bottom for max coverage. All right. And there, I think, is correct. Yeah, that looks right there, and we'll just do it on the same lines to make it look cool. Now, we're pretty much done. We can also go into... Well, I'm going to move my mech around a little bit, so let's get out of build mode. Let's move this guy closer, because our bots are having a hard time. So let's move him into the middle, and we'll start on sorters. Let's see. Sorters. I'm just going to do Mark II in and out. I don't know if we need Mark II in and out, but we're going to do that anyway. I didn't... So you can also set defaults in this builder to what kind of equipment you're using. I set... Mark II belts is my default. I did not set up my sorter default. Does it matter? I guess it probably figures you're using the max sorter. I don't know. I don't think there's a place to put that, so I'm just going to go with Mark IIs. The problem with Mark IIs is they do use more power. Idle consumption 9,000 watts, which is... That's not 9 megawatts? So they're working... Oh, 9,000 watts, so it's 9 kilowatts resting power. Oh, this is the same, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. It matters when they're working, which it's not much more, so we're just going to use these. It's fine. I do need to do... Oh, we didn't set... Okay, let's do that really quickly. Let's set what we're building here. We're going to do that. Actually, why not? I'm going to wait, because I don't really want them doing anything yet. Let's just get all the sorters in, so we know what we're doing. And now I kind of want power off, so it's getting in the way a little bit. There we go. It's getting hard to see what we're doing. I did not get that mod installed where it copies the sorters. I really should have done that. I'll have to do it off camera. I've been kind of busy lately, and like I said, I'm a little behind with videos, so I have not done some of the stuff that I need to do. My social life is really awesome now. It's like pretty huge. The problem with that is I don't have as much time for personal projects, so it's a little difficult. Are my guys? No, well, it's good enough. It is what it is. We'll have to come back and get those. So these are the opposite, right? They go this way. Can't wait to get those bot upgrades, but we'll have to wait for yellow science. So I love that my social life is much improved. I have a lot more friends than I ever have, really. And a lot of them are really good friends, becoming very, very good friends. But the downside of that is you spend a lot of time. It's harder to spend time on personal projects, you know, at home and stuff like that. I'm glad to not be at home right now because the pandemic has really made it difficult for me. I am kind of an extrovert, and we've been working from home, so that has not been great. Let's kill these just because it looks cooler. Actually, we'll do this. We're going to do this. Copy. We're going to do that. There we go. All right, so we got one guy working. We got everybody in now, so why don't we do the copy-paste thing? So we're going to copy, paste, paste, paste. Yeah, there we go. This giant smeltery is going to get working now. And 32 is what we need. Copy, paste, paste. Am I too far away? All right, we'll just paste down here. I think I'm too far away. I'll move my mech in a second here. Giant smeltery getting online, our biggest build yet. Really, really excited about this. Kind of fun. We'll get into out of God mode in a little bit, but I want to get this done first. And then what we're going to do is I'm not going to box anything up right now because we have plenty in our silicon boxes. I'm going to wait till this whole build's done. So there we go. Silicon is done. Now it says we need to tap 12. That's not much. 12 copper, so that's simple. We're just going to tap this whole thing, though. We have everything we need to just put a bunch of stuff in here. So we're going to put a bunch of miners in here. We're just going to tap the heck out of it. We're going to get the best, and we're going to cover all the veins because we want to mine this whole thing out. We don't want anything messing around. We don't have to redo any of this stuff. So I'm going to go for the max I can get here, and then we will see how well we can do in this. But I think I can get... There we go. That looks good. I'm just going to put as many miners as possible in here, which actually means we're going to need more than 35 megawatts. But that's okay. So what you want to do is just get them as close as possible to each other. You can get so many. There we go. Look at how many veins we just tapped on that one. And it's okay if you're not getting super efficiency. I think I only got 4 veins off that one. But really, what it is get as many miners in there as possible. So let's do that. That's a nice one. This is probably going to move my mech out of the way, which would be perfect. We want really a lot of throughput. Now we don't have anything on the middle, so let's try to get this guy in there. We might have to replace one of those guys. Let's replace one of these. I want to get that middle vein right there. So I can probably do it with this guy, I bet you. Copy this guy. Let's see if we can get that middle one. There we go. That'll work. So that's way more than 8. I don't need to, or 12. I don't even need to count it. We're just going to go with starting. Where we're going to make this forge. Or I'm sorry, smeltery. We're going to make it right here, right? Let me go to map mode. I kind of want... Maybe we should use this iron. It seems the same distance from here. Although then we'll have all our smelteries and all our smelts in the same spot, smelteries, right? I can just do that and run it up this way. Run it up like this, run it across, and then run it up. So this is just going to go straight across there. Okay, no problems. That's a no-brainer. All right, let's get... How many... Oh, we have 860. Well, that's not a ton. That's really not a ton. We only need 1 line for this, so that should be easy. Maybe we should put 2 lines in just in case, because if we want to expand this, we are going to, want to... Nope, wrong. Oh, no, that is correct. Let's go out like this, probably. We're going to go down this way. We're going to make 1 line out of this. Up to here. We'll bring it up like that. That'll be a line, which means this guy's going to go straight into there. This guy goes... Nope, wrong. This guy goes straight into here. This guy goes straight into here. All right, boom. There's 1 line. Okay, second line. We're going to keep it the same here. We're not going to go too far on this thing because I want to conserve belt. But we will match up with this. But I think what we're going to do is, why don't we change this a little bit? We're going to do it like we did the other one. But we do need to connect up to this. So I think we're going to do something like that. Then we'll connect to this guy. We're going to connect all these dudes. There we go. That should do it. We're going to need some power out here, but we're going to wait till this build is actually working. So we're going to do 2 lines, and we only need 12 of these things. 12 smelteries. So we're just going to do 6 on each side for now. And what we're going to want is, we're going to want our copper coming right out of this, right? So let's put our inside lines first. And we probably should move our mech because he's getting pretty far away. Why don't we move him over here because they're having a hard time. Alright, so let's put those smelteries in now. Smelts, whatever. I keep messing that word up, but I guess it doesn't really matter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you also get kind of closer builds as closer to the equator you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also a very scalable system, which I really like. You guys know I love scalability. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Actually, this could come straight out. Why don't we do this? That should connect these two. But if it doesn't, we'll do that. It'll be fine. Same thing with the... Ooh, we got very lucky on this. It comes right in the back. Perfect. Right in the backside. All right, so what are we doing with these? We are smelting copper bars. Copper bars. All right, sweet. Let's copy that down. Great. These are not done yet. Let's get the sorters going while our bots slowly work on the build here. They are slow. Now, when we want to increase the speed of this, which we will want to... Oops, that's backward. As we need more throughput, we're going to have to expand this. But we already made this thing scalable, so we'll be fine. Yeah, I can already see that getting that mod is going to be awesome. And when I get that mod and install it, I'll put a link in the video description for you guys. And I'll probably make a video on how to install mods, because that'll help you out if you are playing this game. So there we go. It's all set. We need power, and we're going to let these guys build. Let's put some power poles in here. Well, why don't we do this? Let's get out of build mode. Where's our closest power here? Let's do a massive power pole. Let's do a power pole from here. It's going to be in the way a little bit, so why don't we go around a little bit like this? Well, we can just do it into here. Let's see, where do we want this? I think we're going to want it about, well, that doesn't really help. So let's put that there, and then we'll put some regular power poles in. They have a lot more reach. And why don't we do something like that, and we'll do maybe one over here. That's good reach. And we'll do, again, one up here. We're going to try to be symmetrical. This is a really funky way of doing things. I can't really see, but I'm going to make do. All right, and then we're going to power all these guys by just putting some in the middle. We probably should be using wind turbines, too. But that's okay. We're going to power all these guys. I think 3 of them will do it. There we go. Almost done. We're going to be making bars. Let's copy this now that these are up. Cool. Our copper smeltery is done, and it's smelting. And all the stuff is coming in. We have all the ore. No, not build mode. Okay, so copper is done. How much time we got? 9 more minutes? We can totally get iron done. Then the next thing we're going to do on the next video is we're going to be doing our assembly build, right? Let's put some wind power down. Why don't we do that? We should be using wind power for a lot of this stuff. You know, why don't we do that? Why don't we use wind power instead of this thing to get us over there? To get us connected, we're going to use wind power. So let's drop these like this. Get some wind power going because we need more power on this planet. And then, I don't know, we can do even a couple more over here. In fact, let's do it all through here. Let's just do wind power to connect all our stuff. I don't know why we're using the big poles. She never said, right? Out of building range. Oh, okay. Let's get our mech over there. He can't build that far away. Okay. Copy, paste, pasta. Copy, paste. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Let's get these sorters too. We don't need those. Alright, gotta be really careful when you do that. Okay, so now all we need to do is the iron. We've got 8 minutes to do it. Should be plenty of time. We're gonna leave that alone, and we're gonna probably power it as we go over there. That'll be way easier. Let me get out of God mode for that because my mech will not move when I do that, so I'd rather move at the same time. We're running out of power poles. Oh, we didn't bring enough of these, did we? Let's make 20 more just in case. Just in case we use them. I thought we brought some of these. Apparently we didn't. So let's bring this guy down here. Ray receiver, nice. We're all set up to do our Dyson swarm. We just need to produce it now. But to do that, we'll go check that in a second once I get this line up. But we need a few things. I think they need processors. I'm not positive. Let me go. I'll go look in a second. I mean, solar cells for solar cells. Then we're going to need to make the rail guns. So I think that's close enough for now. Let's go look at that real quick. So the receiver, oh, it needs those glass photon receivers, the pink things there, processors, and those magnetic engines, which is, they're really, I need 2 engine upgrades. It splits into, you know, or for you guys, it's this way. If you look at the tech tree down here in engines, oh, cool, we're working on upgrades now. That's good. We need to queue up some more science. But you can see there are 2 engines here. This is that particle container, and this is the magnetic field generator. So those are the 2 different kinds of engines. They both use tier 2 engines, Mark IIs for as part of the recipe. So we're going to be doing engines next. Engines are going to be crafted on our home world because, again, for engines, you do need some organics. What about reinforced thruster? Can we unlock that? I don't know what it's used for. Well, we can't get particle. Well, I think we need to do this next. We need to go for yellow science after this. So why don't we do that? Let's queue up yellow science. That way we won't be caught off guard. Okay, so we might need some landfill here to tap this sucker. And I'm just going to go for it right now. We don't want to hide veins. We really just want to make sure that we can mine this whole thing. Let's do that. There we go. All right, let's get our miners out. You've seen me do this many times. Let's mine the heck out of this thing. Over here would probably be good with this, so we can get tons of these things. So I think the key that I found with this is you want to get them as close as you can and overlap as much as possible. This, because what this does is it gets you more iron per second, but it also allows you, I mean, you're going to mine that out a lot faster, for sure. I really should get into build mode for this, but, or I mean God mode. Oh, need foundation support. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Can do, dude. I kind of wanted to make this like a, metallic world with production and stuff, but I think that'll have to wait. But yeah, you want to get these as close as possible because you get the max iron per second. It does mine out the veins faster. So if you're not, I mean, but you're not going to be using them, right? It's only going to mine if you need the material. Setting up as fast of a mining op as possible doesn't really hurt you, right? I think we can fit one more in if we do it like this. All it does is make it so you can get as much material as fast as possible from that the veins, and you kind of want to, you do want it to kind of mine it out as fast as possible because you've got more. We can get more of this stuff. We just really want it to be fast. Now for this as well, we're going to set up a double lane thing here, but I think we were going to go to the opposite direction with this, weren't we? Let me do it out here. That seemed to help last time. Well, that sort of helped. I don't understand. Am I doing this wrong? Well, it's fine. We'll just do this. All right, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna go back this direction with this smeltery, and then we're gonna go up. Probably could have used this, but it's okay. We got this one. It's got 1,000,000 in it. We're fine. So because of that, we should probably go into God mode now. We're gonna do it right here. We're gonna bring these up to here, and we're gonna start building right there. So why don't I just go into God mode now? Settings, God mode. Let's become gods. Let's become gods, my friends. And we got 3 minutes. We could totally do this in 3 minutes, right? This is not a big deal. 72 smelters left. I want to get my inside lines in first, though, like we did last time. We're going to put, yep, cool. Oh, that's not what I want. I want those. Actually, we can do them right here. Why don't we do them right here? We'll do them right. We'll start it here. That'll be where the metals come out. And let's get our smelters in there now. With this, we need, it says we need 8 smelteries. No, yeah, we need 8. So we're just gonna make 8 because again, we need power kind of right now. We don't want to overbuild this. There's really no reason. So we're gonna put 4 on each side. But this is a very scalable system, just like always. We might not need these. We might turn it sooner than that. Actually, you probably should not. Really, what we should be doing is bringing it this direction. So why don't, actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's rethink this. So what we should do is we can run our smeltery this direction, but we'll pull all the bars back this way so we can go up this way. That way our operation is scalable out this direction. That's a better idea. And we might have to change our other smelting ops to be similar so that we can build in the opposite direction of which way we send the plates, right? So again, we're going to go with laying these down, but they're going to come this direction, right? They're going to come this way because we're going to bring it up that way. So we'll do it to there. We're going to do it to here as well. That won't work. That is too close. That's too close. We need space for the smeltery. Oh, to grow. That was probably okay. We'll do it a little bit higher. Just to make sure there's enough space. Alright, like that. Let's get our smelts in there. Smelts. Come on, smelts. I think that's from Letterkenny too. 3, 4. Let me know if you know what that means. Come on, smelts. I don't know what it actually means, but for us it means these smelters. We probably don't need all this yet, so let's kill it. Let's do this. We don't need all this. They're just going to build for no reason. All right, now we'll put in the what's coming in. First, let's build it from this side. Okay, so about half is, I would say, here. Like that. Down to here. Over to here. Oh, that's interesting. No, it's going to go this way. Yep, it's got to go this way. So why don't we do it like that, up to here. And then we'll do it over to, what is it doing? No, I don't want that. Over to this, to here. and then we'll put it up to here and then down that direction. I think that's plenty. So this one is going to go the opposite. It's going to go to here. I don't know why. Okay, cool. Up to here, over to there. It's going to pick this guy up and then go back around and go right, feed our smelt. There we go. Let's connect all the little dudes here, because we want to make sure that we get our miners running, right? Angle too wide. That's interesting. Can I just go to here then? Oh, okay. Cool. That works for me. Whoa, we almost missed one. See, guys? Well, I almost missed one. Alright, so is everybody hooked up? Nope, not this guy. Now he's hooked up. Alright, so I'm going to let those guys do their thing with that. We've got this set up. Now, why don't we set this to iron bars? And we're a little bit over the time, but it's okay. We want to get this done, and then we will start on the assembly piece after this. Now let's get the sorters in. You've seen me do this a million times. I think another thing that's going to help with getting that mod is you won't have to see me spend 5 minutes putting sorters in and stuff like that. These builds are kind of small compared to what we're going to be doing, so it's not that big of a deal because we're not spending tons of time on this, but later we will be. So, oops, that's not what I want. I don't like that. And actually, I should have sent this around back. But how? Oh, I could have done it right there. I could have went all the way around the back side there. That's okay. We'll just do a couple We'll just do an up and over. It's totally fine. I don't mind doing that. But we'll do that on the next episode because we need to get this build done. Now we need to hook the power in. Oh, I don't have the sorter coming out right there. I also don't want that one. Alright, the build looks sweet. Now let's copy this guy. Let's get some power in here. Gotta be careful right here because we want to make sure there's space for we want to make sure there's space for those out belts to go up. There was something here. There we go. We might be able to power some of these dudes with these wind turbines. Too close to a wind turbine. Okay. Can't really do much about that. I guess we could go to here. It doesn't connect them though. Let's just do it with power poles now. Let's just make sure all these guys can operate. Put like, I think 2 would actually cover this whole thing. There we go. Let's cover these guys. Okay, we can actually do this probably right here just to start with because we're not going to be expanding that direction. There we go. That should power everyone. There, iron smeltery up and running. All our smelteries are up and running now for this big build. 4 processors per second. Not a big deal. Again, check the video description for that calculator. It's really cool. It makes this way easier. And let me know what you think in the comment section of what you think about this build. If you like seeing Dyson Sphere Program, hit the like button if you do like this video. It helps a lot. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see when I release new videos. And I will usually do 2 a day, actually. So hopefully I'll see you on the next one. As always, stay frosty.